Good morning, and good morning to each and every one of you, and welcome to the beautiful, beautiful island of Barbados. As you can see, we have a sun that's trying to peep out there. It should be quite interesting. If it does show itself, you'll have a beautiful contrast to those low clouds again. Whatever we get, we're going to have a glorious sunrise anyway. Good morning to each and every one of you. I'd just like to say our Serenity Prayer at this stage of the game, and then I'll give you some silence through our sunrise, and I'll be back with you. So those who'd like to join us, please do so now. All others, well, we'll be back after our silence in a little while. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Well, good morning to each and every one of you. And if you wanted meditation or you wanted peace and serenity, you just had a full session of it. We didn't get the glorious sunrise. It will probably still come up, but it's not the glowing one that I was hoping for, but it doesn't make a difference. What a beautiful, beautiful day, and the promises of a new day from God. Day for us to go forward and do the best that we possibly can, and to walk in the light that He casts for us. Good morning to each and every one of you all. It's a beautiful day here, a little bit windy. You know, I always say that my alarm clock at home has one of the most comical things. I wake up every morning laughing. The mornings when I wake up and it says, it's cloudy today and it's going to be overcast. Watch out for a blinding sunrise. And like today it says, clear skies. Well, you can look around and see what happens. So every morning I get woken up with a little bit of humor. Anyhow, that's how it is. I checked it already and I saw the satellite shot showed some clouds coming in from the sort of like southwest and westerly direction. So we are expecting a little bit of showers today. We started early this morning. We're back in the Bathsheba area, and that is because I had to come and set up my observation deck, which I will show you all later on today as we go into the day itself, because of course I'm going to do a broadcast down there at Super Bowl at some stage again when the competition actually starts to pick up a little bit and the crowd starts to gather. I will give you a little spot check throughout the day, but they're not official lives or anything like that there. And as I mentioned, no attendance record today because I'm going to be too busy enjoying my own self. Everybody knows that when you go on vacation in Barbados, I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but you do not work. Simple. The last day of work is just to say goodbye, and hopefully someone hand you out some treats or some food or some delights or something. Because that's the only reason you go to work on your last day, or you will call in sick. So, good morning to each and every one of you all again. Beautiful Barbados. Absolutely stunning Barbados. Have a look at the scenery from here. You're gonna come with some wind, so you gotta excuse that for me. But the scenery, oh my gosh, talk about breathtaking, just stunning. So we're in the section between Tent Bay and actual Bathsheba itself, or the Bathsheba area, because Tent Bay is in Bathsheba. But we're just on the hill where they used to have the cultural center. Some of you will remember that. I'm just going to show you a couple of things while we're here. The sun has already gone above the cloud for what I can see, because the rays are projecting downward. But we have saw a lovely, lovely promises of a new day today. All right, first thing I just thought I'd point out, we haven't really seen it before while we're on any of our vlogs. And we're also going to find some nice wind coverage here. Hopefully that rain that I see squalling and come across does not catch us, because the umbrella will not serve much purpose here. But we'll see. And you know, this is what you call wild cotton. This is not supposed to be growing at certain times of year. It is illegal to actually have this here on your property at certain times of year, because it has some weevils and stuff you can get that will affect the sugar industry. I can't remember when the actual season is for that, but this is the wild cotton. This is what you call sea island cotton. This is some of the best cotton in the world because of the actual sea spray, etc., which makes it a much stronger texture. Beautiful, beautiful. No, I'm not carrying home any. I buy mine from the pharmacy, thank you. These are a little discolored. Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to do, we've done Bathsheba many times, so we're going to do it from this elevation here. I'm going to take you to probably the most scenic picture stop in Barbados. Well, I should say one of the most scenic, because we've seen Cherry Tree Hill, we've seen up at Grand's Lookout, which is up in Cambridge, we've seen up by St. John's Church, seen quite a few spots, but this spot is breathtaking, especially if you capture it like a little later in the day when the sun is behind you, say around 10 o'clock or so. But why I also want to bring you up here was to show you what used to be the Bathsheba Cultural Center. It's now called Hillcrest. I am not sure exactly what the facility will offer, as in souvenir shopping, etc., but it is absolutely beautiful. It's very unlike what we had up here, and that's for sure. But it is the same community center, but so I would imagine like handicraft, and I would think it would be a bar up here or something else too, but I don't want to guess too much as to what they'll offer up here. But it is the new cultural center or community center. Those of you that remember the one that was here before will know this is a massive improvement. The decking is being raised, so when you sit there you can actually look down into the bay above. It's just beautiful. Lots of parking facilities. As you can see, they may have all, I don't know exactly what they're going to do here, but it's very open. Very beautiful, really, really beautiful. I like how the kiosks are designed as well. Should withstand very strong winds because of their structure style. the roofing and everything on it. As you can see, lots and lots of parking as well. You can see also in the distance a squall coming. So I don't know how we'll survive today, but we'll soon see. And then we're looking at the hills and beautiful cliffs, all the lovely countryside up here in the Bathsheba area. It's just gorgeous. Alright, we're not going to the actual highest elevation because, or where I want to take you to the picture stop, because the rain is coming behind us, and I would rather be in the bottom than be in the top when it does come. A little easier to shelter the umbrella out of the wind itself. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Photo op number 1, please. Just stunning, beautiful. All right, so what we're seeing here, directly in the center of the camera behind that casuarina tree is where the parlor break will be, or behind this building itself is home. Then you go into High Rock, which is center of camera again. And then you will see, may see a couple of guys down there bobbing below the first set of rocks that come out. That is Soup Bowl itself. Conditions today, not the greatest at the moment, but promises of a good swell is en route. So the guys should have a great time today. I'm going to have a great time anyhow, because you know I'm a professional beach watcher and person watcher. I actually have a gold medal in people watching, as you all would know already. All the gold medals I hold, or I would say majority of them, I'm right now competing for the laziest gold medal. But they've told me when I win that, I still have to continue it as a lifestyle. If not, they will take it back from me. So, you know, from now on, I will just be lazy. But look at the lovely accommodations that they have up here for you. Just beautiful benches. It's like a lovely park. They've really developed this area into a lovely, lovely section now. Absolutely beautiful. As you would have seen, plenty of parking below as well too. So you can park at the community center and then you can come up here, take a seat up here, relax, have your picnic with your family, etc. They'll also have a road tennis court set up as well. So if you want to come up here and have some fun, come have some fun. If I have my equipment today, I will go out there and challenge myself, me and my 10-foot friend. But we don't have it at the moment. So actually, he's lucky because I don't want to embarrass him in front of you all either. All right, I decided to come up the hill. You know me. I sort of like stubborn, a little bit stubborn. So I want to bring you to the most beautiful lookout point from here. Now, where we were just now was lovely. If you're in a vehicle, you will probably get a lot of telephone lines in your photo. So I recommend coming up here by this bar if you're going to be stopping in Bathsheba for sure. Taking a walk out here, show you where we're going to be going now. And take in this shot. Now there are no telephone lines. There will be no shadows being casted from here. There will be nothing. So when you get like a 10 o'clock sunlight, not overhead, because overhead is going to give you the glaring of the sea spray and stuff. In the afternoon would even be worse. So I would say like mid-morning for me would be my favorite time to take a photo here for sure. If you want to come and have some drinks, this gentleman here, you can come and do so. Good morning, how are you going? If you want to come and have a seat here and have a drink or something to eat, you can do so as well. And look at the scenery that you'll take in. Again, I'm going to give you another photo op from this location. Photo op number 2. You can see right down, I don't think that was 20 seconds, but don't mind. You can see right down into the Cove Bay area, the white cliffs down there by Pico Tenerife, beyond Pico Tenerife itself. Just beautiful as the sun is starting to come up. We love this lighting, all the shadows, all the warmth, all the different contrasts. Just stunning, beautiful, beautiful east coast of the island. It is a magnificent day. I am looking forward to this here with every ounce of excitement and anticipation. So, as you all know, we're going on vacation. I would say from now. for the month of April anyhow. I think it's going to be 2nd of May is when we come back out. That's the first Monday in May. So we'll be celebrating May Day on the air. If it's still the first Monday, I don't know. I think they're celebrating May Day as being the first, but bank holiday would be on the Monday if that is the case. So we'll see anyhow. Or is that the 2nd? Can't remember. Just, you know, I'm not really too interested. As you can see, I'm in vacation mode, talking bare nonsense, just enjoying myself. Talking more about my vacation than the vlog today. But I have a few sprinkles coming, so I'm going to put you in that direction, and I'll pull up my rain shield in a minute. Don't know if it'll actually warrant it, but I do feel a few sprinkles coming. I hope the signal from here is good. It should be. We'll be picking up the cattle wash, I would think, repeater. So we should have a very, very strong signal at the moment. Usually Bathsheba is great, but I know last time we came here, we came from the tent bay section. We had a lot of signal issues as we came up the hill. Let me see how this umbrella handles out here today. You'll soon see. Just give me a second. I'm actually going to put you to stand for a minute. You have to do this when we get down the bottom as well, but I will give you a little bit of a scenery. Enjoy this here, along with some of the grass that's around here as well. All right, here we go again. Yes, I'm glad he pulled that up. We are getting some good squall in here. Not a lot of wind right now because we're slightly below the higher elevation where the community center would be, but you can hear it. Oh, it's hitting on the umbrella for sure. So another view from here, of this here, from this angle. As you can see, we really didn't miss anything with the sun this morning, but I see there's a couple of car parks to the eastern side here that would be ideal to look through Tent Bay and enjoy sunrise if you are here on the island. Please, I recommend if you come on vacation, don't just stay at your hotel for the sunrise in the morning. I really recommend that you come out into the outside areas such as this one here, East Coast, Southeast side, and actually watch the sun rising. It is a magical feeling. I had mentioned it in our report that we did the other day, that you feel the coolness of the morning being replaced by the beautiful warming rays of the sun, and it is done so gently and so beautifully that you can actually feel it as it's happening. It is an amazing experience. If you have not done it already, please do so. If you have done it already, do so again. This time pay a little attention to the warmth and stuff. Try and get absorbed by your surroundings and enjoy the beautiful, beautiful daybreak over here on the east coast of the island. You can get daybreaks anywhere in the island, and you can get beautiful sunrises majority place in the island. You will always see the sun, but you won't actually see it coming over the water itself at this time of the year unless you're over on the east or the southeast section. It is beautiful here, absolutely beautiful. I am going on a fairly steep hill here, and it is wet, and then there's a lot of mud on my boots and stuff. So actually, let me rephrase that. There's not a lot of mud on my boots, but there's mud in the tracks because I have all my beauties today. So you know, I'm taking real good care of them. I want to make sure I keep them like brand new, so when my angel comes back to Barbados, hopefully that will be one day soon, she will have a chance to see them on my feet for the first time in good condition. So, lots of surfers down here this morning. Going out from the time I came down this morning, got down here about 5:25 or so, and I had quite a few surfers on the break or paddling out to the break at that time. Still was very dark, but guys want to get in any kind of practice that they can possibly get in and get ready for today. Today's going to be where the big days start. I would imagine this is where the seeds start to come in. The actual seeded surfers start to come into the surf as well. So we should really see the levels of competition going through the roof today and onward. I remember when I first started surfing in Bathsheba, you could not find anything to eat in Bathsheba except, well, yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely Run House or Atlantis. And they had a little bakery in the bottom and a little rum shop in the bottom, and that was it. Bathsheba was really very undeveloped and stuff. You had to drive into the hills to mostly rum shops because the only rum shop that was here is by where Uncle Joe's was, and then there was a bakery below. And Uncle Joe's, a little tiny wooden rum shop, didn't have any consistency in their opening and stuff. Wasn't called Uncle Joe's at that time. I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was. I can't remember the name on it. I'll tell you how undeveloped down here was. They really didn't carry a branding name per se. The only standpipe besides the shower for the surfers in Bathsheba, just here coming up. This has been here for many, many years. It has been knocked down by vehicles. It has been replaced. Not a traditional looking standpipe at all, but it is one that's located here. You can see the original back of it there, the foundation of it. However, over years you won't see any of them really in good repair because a lot of them that have been replaced or have been worked on have just been done very basically just to give you running water. All right, this is Uncle Joe's. They also have a great lookout point. I'm going to turn in with an umbrella and stuff, so forgive me and my jitteriness. But you can go up there and sit down and have your drink as well, or something to eat if you would like. We do look at the telephone wires though, so it's not the most scenic lookout point for photos, etc. But to sit there and watch the ocean and stuff, beautiful. This has come so far. I remember when this was a little two-door rum shop. They used to be here. Used to come here and get what we used to call our stew, which was a sweet bread and cheese. In those days, that was our surfer's meal. that was like a buffet style meal for us. Definitely got quite a bit of rain, but as you all know, we have our rain shields and we are given enough windbreak. We will not stop our broadcast because we want you to see what Barbados is like. The whole intention is to let you live lifestyle in Barbados through my eyes. That is where this all started originally. This is the journey that God has asked me to go on, to bring the beauty and happiness and peace and love and kindness and everything possible to everyone through my eyes. So you live every day with me, whether it be sunny, rainy, stormy. We've been out in tropical storms, we've been out in a hurricane, you know, so we have had a minimal hurricane, though that be. So we've had lots and lots of experience of excitement. Loads of Airbnb down here. Down here has just exploded. Majority of the homes that were down here that were private have been bought or have been refurbished by the owners into amazing Airbnb properties. Just stunning properties down here. I like to mention Dina's bar and restaurant because Dina has offered me many times and many people some amazing Wi-Fi facilities from here. She also, that's obviously if you're one of her patrons, and she also offers great prices on food and drinks, etc. A very popular spot here for a lot of people that are taking island tours and stuff. A lot of people tend to stop here because it's right on the beach. It is beautiful. If you can also take in a cricket match that's played on this field when you're here, you will see some serious excitement, some real local characters and real local feeling. It's just beautiful down here. Now originally the old bread shop was located in this general area here coming up just in front of us. That has changed over the years. A little small bakery there. You remember how these sweet breads and things used to be? Amazing. This is called the Bathsheba Beach House, as you can see in the top of this here. So if you're looking for something right on the beach, as I said, there are multiple options down here. You're not restricted in any form or fashion. It all depends on what you're looking for. You saw the sort of like higher end looking structures, and then you will find a lot of smaller ones down inside, which are traditional bed and chattel homes that have been developed in that area for a lot of little accommodations, 1, 2 and 3 bedroom. Very popular place for weddings and receptions, or just big birthday parties and stuff. This is called the Kinner Apartments. And this area that we're at right now is High Rock, and that comes from that name. That's just that big rock that's just over there. At low tide, you can walk out there very easy. You can walk out there pretty much any time if you get wet. But low tide is better time to walk out, and you can go under the rock itself and go and sit on the other side. I used to have Ashy and Trot for years. However, please be wary when you get up, because the top of that rock there, or what you hit your head on, is like glass. It is very sharp coral up under there, so just be very careful, please. Now I know that you all are fretting because we have not been for a swim for a long time, but I gave you all a solution to that. Call your travel agent today, book your airline ticket, and come down here and pick your teeth on me. That is a good old Bajan saying. Come on and pick your teeth on me. I welcome you to come down here. Actually, I dare you. So, that is my reverse psychology for tourism in Barbados, and to get people here to the island. Challenge them to come down here and cuss me. So there you go. Alright, I'm gonna put you down for a second again. Let you stay with our photo op number 3, because what I want to do is I want to put my umbrella back in the sheath again. And I want to let you all enjoy this here. So a little bit of birds, a little bit of peace, a little bit of serenity, and a whole lot of beauty. Here we go. Cheerful chirping of the blackbirds. You can hear quite clearly. You can also hear the calming and settling and peaceful cooing of our wood dove. Just beautiful sounds down here. Lots of pigeons flying around as well. A lot of wild pigeons, ram ears, Don't know how close you can get to them. I don't know if you can see it there walking around, but that is the Ramier pigeon. They are protected. You cannot shoot them or kill them. They are a protected bird on the island called the Ramier pigeon. It's a beautiful, beautiful pigeon. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see how close we can get before it runs. There we go. All right, so you had a chance to see that as well as the Sea Island cotton. Boy, you're doing good today, for sure. All right, so we had a lot of photo ops, but I can give you another one because this one here you deserve to see. Now, if you have watched Outer Banks Part 2, and when the teenagers washed in on the abandoned island, this is the beach where you saw them sitting on when they first came in. You can make out the coral and stuff we talked about earlier this week. Just below here, in my days of surfing, you never saw that coral. That was all sand. If you saw that, it would be a very rare occasion, and then the sand will come back in on it again. However, as you can see, it's very exposed, and it has been exposed for a long period of time now. And you know, enjoy this here, 20 seconds to enjoy this beauty as well. Man, it's too quiet. It's too quiet. This is a little bit worrying. Way too quiet. I'm so glad I go on vacation because can you all imagine that if I'm considering myself as a little bit talked out and not talking as much as normal, can you imagine what's going to happen after an entire month that I don't have a live broadcast with you all? I feel sorry for you all. Bring some air grease, bring some Bengies because you're going to need them because I'm going to talk your ear off when they come back. Alright, so I'm going to be walking across this reef with you, or near to the reef itself. There is some sargassum and stuff. But I just want you to see how rocky this beach is, and those of you that have been here years ago will remember how sandy this section used to be all the time. Now, we do get sand that comes in on occasions, but as I said, don't see it often nowadays at all, not like it used to be before. Alright, so I'm going to go a little bit further out. It is mid-tide, so I just don't want to go and step in the water or fall on this reef because it is very, very slippery. The majority of this rock stays underwater most of the time, so it is extremely slippery. Anyhow, we can do our first 360 from this point. Welcome to 360 number 1. Now I just saw a comment flash up there, a month, Nick, that's too long. I don't know if you read my little vacation notice. I hope you all realize that I had myself posing with all of my gold medals, or some of them anyhow, my Adonis style body. So, you know, Charles Atlas has trained me for all of my games and stuff, so I walk with an amazing physique and just absolutely incredibly talented as far as it goes for athlete and a human being. Yeah, as you can also hear, I also have the gold medal in talking absolute rock, so I'm very proud of that as well too. Anyhow, as I was saying, we have a month of free from sunrise or daybreak lives. That's not a month of free from teasing. I can be teasing all like crazy. My percentages are 33.3% beauty, 33.3% love, and a big 33.3 extremely large in little italics of teasing. So get ready for it. When you least expect it, you are going to be getting some teasing from Barbados, and it will be in 4K resolution, it will be lives, it will be a multitude of stuff, it may just be a photo. It all depends on the mood that I'm in on that given day. April is a very special month for me. It's my birth month, and I'm going to have an amazing time. Everyone else likes to celebrate a week or a weekend, and I've seen recently one of my brothers, Bertley, he celebrated an entire month of his birthday. So I'm going to take definitely going to take a piece off of his clothing and I'm going to put it on my back, and I'm going to do the same thing myself. Just a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's not our normal vlog. I'm talking a lot more nonsense, but as I told you already, my vacation officially started day before yesterday, because you seen yesterday I didn't put anything up on the site at all. That's because I was doing some physical work. I hope my girl Karen does not expose it, because if the committee of laziness see that, they might want to go and take away my gold medal, which I've only just won. These waterways, all these here, when there's lots of rain in Barbados, these fill right up. Water will come right up to that bridge. Quite incredible actually to watch that happen when we have any heavy flooding in Barbados or heavy rains in Barbados. Come over to the east coast, but be wary of where you're driving. Some roads are not accessible when the rains are heavy. For example, the Belplain Bridge itself that brings you into Calawash area, that will be impossible because the water usually brings on a lot of debris and stuff that blocks up the water channel, and water flows over that bridge. So just be real careful if you are coming out when it's heavy rains. But I would definitely recommend a trip somewhere down to the Spikestown area or over here on the east coast. More the east coast, because you can see it from all the different elevations. You can see the water changing color in the water, where you have the muddish water that's coming out the hills, forming like mushrooms in the beautiful blue and green ocean. Just lovely conditions. But as Spikestown, also another really incredible area when there's heavy rains. Again, you have to be careful. A lot of the roads are not passable when there are heavy rains. Now we can't see it from here, or we can see top of the building. Zakio's second building in, second layer in. That's where they have their facility down here that we talked about the other day. And that is where the Bonita restaurant used to be. If you'd eaten here many years ago, that was where Bonita restaurant used to be located. That has been closed for many, many years. So folks, this is where we're going to stop right now. I'm going to take you on anti-clockwise 360, let you enjoy the views from here, and then we're going to say our farewell. So enjoy this here in silence, I hope. Now the reason we're stopping here is because later on I will be sending you all some lives throughout the day. Little short spurts just of the competition or what the activities look like on the beach. And I know for sure that Mr. Conductor, he'll be doing his usual webbing on the cam. So that's just a little treat there for you. There are a couple of WSLs, and also there is a link, I will put it up hopefully this morning as well, where you can follow the surfing on a YouTube channel, which is WSL YouTube, their actual YouTube channel itself. It goes on at the live at the time. It comes in a fairly good quality. I saw it yesterday. The cameramen seem to be picking it up a lot more. There are a lot of local cameramen being used for this one, which is a wonderful thing as well as the international. Now first of all, from our crew, which consists of our care team, which also has in our amazing and dedicated driver, our munch kings. They're the guys that will come around and tell you that you need to pay them in food or treats in order to board the bus, which is not true, but they get away with it because they're so boyishly handsome and looking so innocent. And also all of our EMC family members, each and every one of them, because the EMC is not made up of just the ones I called in the beginning. The EMC is made up of each and every one of us that are a part of this. We are just under 700 now. We will probably have celebrated 700 over this next week. That is actual active members. But each and every one of them make this morning. The comments that go on here are what make this morning. The love and care and kindness and attention that is given to you every day here, that you're showered with, is from our members. That is what the EMC is. EMC is all of us. Good morning to each and every one of you all again. I wish you all the best day possible. Remember that I will be going on vacation. In case you did not know, if you were living on another planet and you were not aware, I will be going on vacation as soon as I turn off this camera right now. I feel as though I'm on vacation already. You all excited? Trust me, you all have not seen excited and annoying, because if you all had worked with me over my 23 years in cruise industry, you would have had the month countdown every day with some annoying thing coming from me. So this time you have been lucky. You only heard about it in the last 2 days. Anyhow, have a wonderful time. I love all of you, each and every one of you, and that is a gospel truth. Of course, I have a very special place in my heart for my angel, and most of all, I follow God, my light, my shining path that I go on every day. And I hope you all be safe. I hope you all be comfortable and happy, and I will be touching base with you all. But remember, comments can be few and far between. You know, you all have an amazing day. Love you all. As usual, not me as the end. This will be our last photo op, and this will be our farewell. So if you have anything you'd like to say to anyone, please do so now. And I will see you all. Just keep an eye out when you all get those alerts. If you all want to be teased, come and have a look. If you do not want to be teased, stay away from them. I can tell you, you will be getting at least 33.3% of absolute tease. Have a great day, everyone. Love you all.